we have another tragic tale of an unarmed black man killed by police in southern LA on the heels of the Mike Brown tragedy. This from UptownMagazine.com. Another black man has been shot and killed by police. The 24-year-old man succumbed to gun injuries after an encounter with police in South LA. The incident happened Monday evening, shortly after a shooting was reported at the intersection of West 65th Street and South Broadway. The LAPD stopped a man 200 blocks north of the 65th block when things took a dangerous turn. According to the police statement, officers opened fire after, quote, a struggle ensued. Oh, interesting. Isn't that always what they say? Isn't that what they said about Michael Brown? But we haven't seen any evidence of that, have we? The man, who was later identified as Ezell Ford, was then transported to the nearest hospital where he underwent surgery but later died. Ford is one of countless victims who have recently died at the hands of police, who are to protect and serve the community. Was Ford killed for simply being a young African-American male? The very same characteristics that claimed the lives of John Crawford and Mike Brown earlier this week. The mother of the victim said her son was lying on the ground and obeying officers' commands when he was shot. Multiple reports indicate that he was unarmed. Further details on the shooting is underway and will be investigated by, oh, you guessed it, the LAPD. Yep, they're going to investigate their own murder. Wonder what they'll find. The LAPD is currently being sued by Marlene Pinnock, a homeless woman whose vicious beating at the hands of a still unidentified officer was caught on tape. Her lawsuit alleges excessive force, assault, and battery. Well, it's tragic to cover stories like that, but it's important to remember that this is stuff that happens every day. And, you know, of course, the mainstream media will tell you, you got to watch out for terrorists. We need to be concerned about terrorists and those illegal immigrants and the economy and those people who have guns and returning veterans. There's a lot to be afraid of, says the mainstream media, but it's not cops. No, don't be afraid of police. They're your friendly neighborhood Andy Griffith. They wouldn't be shooting black men left and right in the streets who are unarmed every day. That wouldn't be happening. Nope, it is happening. That's what we're reporting on here. And, you know, if you're going to be one of those cop apologists, oh, it's just a few bad apples, well, then I challenge you to find a cop who's arrested another officer for committing a crime like this. I mean, that's murder. It's clearly murder when you gun down someone who's unarmed. They're laying on the ground. Let's see some cuffs come out. Let's see the officers put the other officers in cuffs. All right? It's time for that. It's not. I'm not suggesting violence. I'm not suggesting that police be injured in any way. Just restrain them when they're killing people. Is that so? Is that too much to ask?